Hi, I'm Lorenzo Meduri. I'm a marketing student at Biola University, and today I will be talking about my critical thinking applied during my marketing research project. This project consists in acting as marketing consultant for a small local business. In our case, me and my project partner Emma partnered with AT230 Cars and Coffee. We collected secondary research, interviewed customers, create a valuable survey on the base on the information collected with the first two. We distribute the survey to the customer and then collected and analyzed the result to the with the purpose of offering recommendation and potential marketing strategies to the owners. As mentioned in the name, AT230 Cars and Coffee has a strong connection with the car industry to the point that initially I assumed that this connection was necessary for customers to consume in the business. However, during the interviews, these interested for cars was not always mentioned. Instead, some customers mention the fact that they were there for the high quality coffee or for the non coffee options that the business offered. Because of that, I started asking myself, is it about cards? And because of this, we created some questions that investigate this connection between coffee and cars, but we also create some questions that were more specific about coffee, and we were able to gain valuable data about the majority of the customers that are actually not really interested in the connection between coffee and cars, but they are there because of the high quality product that the business offered. One thing that the owners wanted us to investigate was the simulation racing or sim racing. That is a service that they recently implemented in the business, and that it was not performing as they expected to do. My first thought about it was, it's expensive, it's kind of unattractive. Why should people like play that while they are here for a coffee? But since it was something that the business owners really care about, we created questions about that. We started asking and investigating that with the customers during the interviews, and the price was never mentioned. The price was never a problem. Actually, customers were interested in the service, but for a reason or another one, they were not trying that. They were not using that service. And so we created like a specific question to try to investigate and to try to understand why those customers don't really engage with sim racing. And we found out that most of them feel intimidated because they feel that they need to be expert in order to use this particular service. On the base on this information, we offered Stanley and Sheen, that are the owners, some marketing strategies that aims to incentivize the customers to engage with simulation racing. Since this project was completed in a semester, some parts of that, if not all of it, was completed in a sort of a time crunch. One of those parts was the distribution of the survey that needed to be completed in 2 weeks. The target was 125 surveys, but anything around 100 survey was still considered like a valuable sample for us to give valuable information to the owners. We prepared everything. We were super excited about it. We create sign to promote the survey around the shop, and then at the end of the first week, we only had 26 survey, despite the baristas were telling us that they were doing everything to promote it. So we had to change our approach. We came out with a plan in which basically me and my research partner were in the store basically every day, promoting the survey ourselves. And at the end of that week, we were able to collect 62 more surveys that gave us like a total of 88 valuable surveys. This change of plan was necessary not only in order to complete the project, but also to give valuable insight um, in the report. The last but not least important time in which I engaged in critical thinking during this project was regarding of one of the tabs that I created. I created one this tab in which I compared two Likert questions that for me was extremely obvious and very valuable. However, both my professor and some other classmates point out to me that it was not as clear as I thought it was, and because of that, I should have found like a better way to present that to the owners of the business. Even though I was very proud about that tab and I felt very discouraged by this new this change that I had to do, I decided that it was the right thing to do to modify the presentation of this slide because it was important that the owners of AT230 receive valuable information. So because of that, instead of like comparing two tabs, we created like a select filter, and we actually gain even more valuable information regarding this specific marketing strategy. This project could be completed without engaging in critical thinking. However, that wouldn't be as valuable as it was once we submitted and once we presented that to the owners of AT230. And because of that, I'm extremely glad and happy um, of engaging in that during the whole process of it.